Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be an empties combined with my final Does It Stink melting basket. I'm talking a little bit more quieter because my husband and my son are in the living room watching a movie, and so try not to be too loud, but I thought I'd take this opportunity to kind of do the finale of my Does It Stink and just move forward from there. But I'm going to start with the empties that I have. I thought since I was recording a Does It Stink, I would show you my empties as well. The first one from L3 is Drums of Autumn, which is Fallen Leaves, Flaky Pie Crust, and Bakery Balm. This is a really nice fall scent. You definitely get like the leafy note in this, but you also get it combined with the bakery. It's just a really nice combo. I would definitely repurchase this for the fall season. Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Hufflepuff. This was amazing. I've already told you guys I've really been loving the Hufflepuff, so pretty much anything this has been blended with I've really been enjoying. This is Eggnog Bakery from VCS. So this is buttery vanilla, fresh rolled dough, gooey batter, eggnog, and a hint of sugared almonds. This was pretty good. The eggnog in it was nice. It didn't last very long though. I only got probably about 3 hours out of this. This was a souffle, so yeah, VCS is closing, so by the time I'm able to repurchase things, I won't be able to. So this is the Burrow Hufflepuff, which is fresh baked cinnamon rolls with brown sugar and vanilla frosting combined with the Hufflepuff scent. Again, amazing. Enjoyed it. Can't get enough. Cookie Therapy Hufflepuff, and I guess Cookie Therapy is Santa's on keto, pretzel, and sugar shortbread. Again, really good. Enjoyed it. And I liked that those scents, since they have the commonality of the Hufflepuff, I could just kind of combine them however I wanted, and it always worked. One of the good ones from Rose Girls. Absolutely love this scent. I've talked about it many times. It's a really good masculine blend if you're trying to go for that. Also really fresh. I probably, when I'm able to repurchase, might not purchase this for a little bit because I do think I burnt myself out on it, but it is a really good blend and I did enjoy it. What is in here? Sugared shortbread buttercream frosting Hufflepuff. Again, loved it. The Pharmacist's Daughter 5-flavor pound cake. This is white cake, lemon, French vanilla, coconut, almond, and sugar cookie. This is really nice. I will say when I melted this, the almond came out really strongly to me, but it was a really strong thrower. It smelled really good. Kind of a unique bakery blend, and I would repurchase that. Apple Delight from Rainbow Melts, apple cider donuts, baked apple pie, and pumpkin pecan waffles. This one for me, I don't get a lot of the pumpkin pecan waffles in. I've melted this before, and it does just come through as kind of like almost like an apple cider scent, but it's very strong on the apple and not much on the pumpkin pecan waffle. I kind of wish that was stronger in this blend. I do like it. I would repurchase it, and it was super strong. Also from Rainbow Melts, Spider Cider, which is gooey caramel apple cider, which is the cider lane from BBW. Absolutely love this. I've told you guys many times. It threw so well. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this. This is just probably one of my all-time favorite cider lane dupes. Would totally get that again. From Britta's Fall Fair, which is cider lane and funnel cake. Enjoyed this. This smelled really good to me. I just got a really strong cider lane. There was like this little touch of bakery, but not too much. Really enjoyed it and would purchase that again. Benny and June Hufflepuff. This is French baguettes, honey butter, and blackberry marmalade. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't get much of the blackberry in this, which is kind of what makes this the Benny and June scent. Still enjoyed it because I love the Hufflepuff. I just didn't get much blackberry. And then finally, Cider Lane Hufflepuff. So Excuse me. I didn't get much of like the caramely note from Cider Lane in this, but L3 Cider Lane is kind of different than the Bath & Body Works. I don't think it's a dupe. I don't think they've ever claimed it to be a dupe, and I don't think it smells like it, but this blend was still really good. Again, I just love the Hufflepuff scent, and so yeah, I enjoyed that one too. Okay, so that is it for the empties, and now I'm going to jump into my Does It Stink melting basket. So I basically pulled I went through the last of my melts and pulled stuff that I wanted to put in my Does It Stink melting basket, but I didn't record a video prior to. I just kind of started testing immediately. So this is actually going to show you what was in that basket and also what I'm deciding to keep. I'm going to start with this one from Southbound. This is Baking Spirits Bright. This is a bag of fir needle, orange peel, warm spices, fresh baked cookies, pine sap, powdered sugar, and rich buttercream. I actually really liked this. You truly do get like an intense tree note, but you also get the baking part of this scent, which isn't always the case. So I'm really excited to melt this for Christmas. So keeping that one. Another one I put in my melting basket that I'm not keeping is Rocky Mountain Christmas. This is from Salt Mountain. It's fresh balsam, sugar, cookies, and buttercream. This one just straight smells like a tree. I mean, it really does. I got no bakery, no buttercream from this. And while I don't mind tree scents, there are many others. I think every vendor at this point has a like balsam cookie scent, and this one just didn't do it for me. It was super strong, but I'm gonna pass that along because I didn't care for it. Another one I'm passing along is from Ava's, and this is Celebrate Christmas. This is a Yankee type, and I don't recall what's in it, but yeah, I just didn't enjoy it. There's a little bit of spice to it and a little bit of cinnamon. Like, it does smell good, but I just didn't enjoy it on warm. So I'll be passing that on. One that I'm keeping from Southbound, this is Stay Golden. This is Amber, Clean Cotton, Woods, Vanilla Sugar, Vanilla Orchid, and Cedarwood. I absolutely love this. The cedarwood in this comes through very strongly, so you definitely get like a woody, almost like, tree isn't really the right word, but there's just a type of coziness to this. Like, I feel like you could melt it in summer, but you could also melt it in winter, and I just really enjoyed this one. It was a super strong thrower, so I will be keeping that. Another one I'll be keeping from Salt Mountain is this loaf. So this is Golden Dusk, which is Bonfire Bliss, Palo Santo, and Leaves. I don't even remember how I got this. I think maybe it was really discounted in a D-stash or something. This was super nice. I was a little bit concerned that the leaves would overpower this a little bit much, but it was balanced really well. The Bonfire Bliss, if you've ever smelled that, it almost has a like sweeter smoky note to it. It smells really good. Really unique blend. And I will be hanging on to that. Slopeside from Hayden Row. This one's really hard to explain. I thought it was more of like a Christmas scent, but it's not. Kind of has a masculine tone to it, and it also has a coolness to it. It's very unique. It smells really good, and I will be keeping that one. Helene's Gingerbread House Day. This is from VCS, and this is gooey butter, buttery vanilla, fresh rolled dough, buttery gingerbread, vanilla gingerbread, and a hint of sugared almonds. This one smelled really good. Sometimes I have issues with VCS's gingerbread, but this one had enough sweetness to it, and I really enjoyed it, and we'll be keeping that. Another from Hayden Road. This is Celestial, and this is one of the clams. I had to re-bag all of my clams I ordered in one of my orders because they literally all came broken. So this one's going to be one I'm passing on. It's super green. It almost has a floral note to it too. But yeah, it's a little too green florally for me. So yeah, I'm going to be passing that on. Another one from Hayden Rowe I'm going to be passing on is Footy Pajamas. I feel like this is a popular one, but I didn't care for it. It's like it smells like a berry laundry almost. Yeah, I just didn't care for that one. It almost makes me nauseous even smelling it on cold. So I'll be passing that on. I think like the berry and it's a little too sweet or too candy-ish. From VCS, I have Honeycomb Hideout, which is honey, vanilla, love dust, peeps, and a hint of cocoa. So this, I think it's the honey. There's something about honey sometimes that, I don't know, it just doesn't agree with me. And the issue with this is that all I could really get was the honey. So I really couldn't get cocoa. I couldn't get a lot of vanilla. It was really strong, but it was strong on the honey. So I'm going to be passing that along. And I'm sorry, the lighting, I'm literally filming on the floor of my bedroom and the lighting's weird. And I talk with my hands a lot, so when I'm moving my hands, you might see the shadows. So sorry about that. Another from BCS is Be the Grim Reaper, Death by Chocolate. Death by Chocolate cake topped with flambéed marshmallows and raspberry sauce. Absolutely love this. I was actually surprised. I thought that I might not care for this because of the chocolate. I literally only bought it because of the Kansas City Chiefs. But it ended up smelling really good. I just think Vintage Chic has an excellent raspberry. Yeah, it was just a good blend. Really strong. So I'm going to keep that. Another one I'm passing on is Hawkins Lab, which is Spiced Autumn Wreath, which I think is a dupe, maybe, but I didn't like this at all. Yeah, it is spiced, but I don't even know how to explain it. But I just don't like this one at all. So, yeah. We're going to pass that on. One from BCS, I am keeping a Silent Night medley, which is Fresh Snow, Flannel Sheets, and Sweater Weather. This is one of the few times I really liked Sweater Weather. Maybe it's the blend. Maybe it's the type of Sweater Weather oil she uses. But, yeah. This was so amazing. I will say, to me, the Flannel Sheets comes through the strongest, so that might be helping. But this is a beautiful laundry blend, and I will be hanging on to it. Tahitian Dream from Hayden Rowe. This is just kind of like it's like a vanilla body care scent, but it's also a little bit powdery, which I don't normally like, but I did really enjoy this. It threw really well, and so I'm going to keep that. Unicorn Wishes really surprised me. This is from Ava's. This is a keeper. This is one that I totally thought I was not going to like, but it almost gave me the cat pee vibe on cold, but when everything came together, it was really pretty. So I'm going to hang on to that. One from Southbound I will be getting rid of is Winter Palace. So this is pink sugar, plums, dark cherry, sweet oranges, and peppery woody undertones. To me, this just smelled like a berry medley. Yeah, like a berry medley with a little bit of orange. Just not really my vibe. I wish some of the woody notes would have came out a little bit more. And maybe like, I think what happened is the pink sugar kind of enhanced the berry note. Whereas like if we took away, if we just did pink sugar, sweet oranges, and the woody undertones, or if we would have just did the plums and dark cherries and sweet oranges with the woody undertones. But I don't know, I just don't like the way those two are working together, so I'm gonna pass that on. Another one I'm passing on, which is a whole loaf, is Cobblers with Martha. This is strawberry, blackberry, peach cobbler. zucchini bread, vanilla butter fudge, and cupcake at Tiffany's. I just didn't care for this, guys. It's supposed to be a berry bakery scent, but I didn't get that. Part of me is like, because I feel like the scent should be so good, so part of me wants to test it just one more time to be sure, but testing it this first time, I didn't get any of the bakery notes. It was a lot of berries with barely any bakery, so I don't know. I'm probably just gonna pass it on. I mean, there's really no need to test it again. I literally did it in my bathroom. Nothing's gonna change. It's like the smallest room in the house, so. Pumpkin Edelweiss from VCS. This is gooey pumpkin gingerbread cake topped with cream cheese frosting. Yes, ooh, I adored this. Such a good scent. Pumpkin and gingerbread, delicious, so strong. So I'll be hanging on to that. Snowed in, another keeper. This is sugar spruce, marshmallow fireside, and vanilla lace. I think the reason I like this so much is because it's balanced really well, the sugar spruce. A lot of times when you get tree scents, the tree is just very overpowering, and that was not the case with this one. This is a really nice one for like a really cold day when you're staying at home, so I'm hanging on to that. Another I'm hanging on to is Are You Serious, Clark, which is literally cranberry orange clove. This is beautiful. This is a very well done orange clove. I don't know, how she determines the ratios. A lot of times there's too much clove, or the orange is too bitter, or the fruit that's added isn't enough, but this was perfectly blended. I have 2 of these, so I must have thought it was going to be really good, and I really enjoyed that, so I will definitely be keeping that for Christmas. One that I'm passing on is Christmas Under the Stairs. So this is citrus and spiced apple orange, covered in cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg. Smells like Christmas. To me, this smells like Christmas. Yeah, this one is way too cinnamon heavy for my liking, so I'm passing that on. A couple more here. Hill or Face. This is smoked vanilla and aspen caramel woods from VCS. Stunning scent. I love this so much. It smells so much better on warm than it does on cold. It almost turns into this beautiful kind of woody, musky, sweet, perfumey scent. So nice. We'll definitely be hanging on to that. And then finally, my last keeper is another Are You Serious, Clark. I just put them both in the melting basket because if I didn't like them, I wanted to have both of them handy to get rid of them. So that is it, guys. That is the finale of my Does It Stink melting baskets. I've smelled through literally everything in my wax collection. I will say, as you guys know from some of my empties, there are things that I have melted that, didn't go into my Does It Stink basket because I thought I would like them, and then I melted them and I still didn't like them. So I'm sure there are other things that will still get passed along, but I would like to think that generally speaking, what I have in my collection right now are all things that I would likely enjoy melting. So yeah, now, I don't know, I'll probably have to get creative with some videos. Otherwise, it's literally just going to be empties. Maybe I'll start doing some melting baskets. I don't know. I personally don't like watching melting basket videos. I'm just going to be honest. So that's why I don't really do them. But videos will be sparse if I don't figure something out. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Again, I'm not purchasing until my wax ban is up at the end of December this year. So, and honestly, guys, depending on what I have left, I know that I will purchase again, but it may be in limited quantities. I still feel overwhelmed with the amount of wax I have, so I am very intentionally melting, but I still feel overwhelmed with what I have. So we'll see where I'm at the end of the year. So yeah, anyhow, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.